Welcome back, guys, to another Tressa's Collectibles gameplay video. My name is Mike, and joining me today is
Simu, also known as Chairman.
And Simu and I have some very special builds to showcase for you guys today. On my end, I am going to be playing the Love Life centric, the OG centric build, 8 gold bar School Idol Festival with the level 0 Honoka into the level 3 Eli. The level 0 Honoka has a climax combo where when I play the climax and she's in the front row, I can summon a bouncer to summon a level 0 character from my waiting room and they get 500 power for the turn. Our deck is more than half level 0, so we just have a lot of useful utility or beaters to choose from depending on the situation at hand, and since Honoka bounces back to our hand, ideally we keep playing gold bars every single turn. The level 3 combo is actually very offensive and actually comes down at level 2 as long as we have the level 0 Honoka in our clock zone. And she has a climax combo where it's on attack burn 1, but also on play until the end of our opponent's next turn. She gets the effect where when she gets them to the waiting room, when she gets them to the waiting room, she comes back rested. And also she gets 3k for the turn. So she comes down, she's 13k, 14k with the climax, on attack burn 1 climax combo, and then if she dies on the reverse, she just comes back for free. So ideally, we just keep slamming those gold bars at level 2, we just burn 1 a lot of times, and that's basically the gist of it. What do we have on that end, Simu?
Yeah, so I am playing this nonsense. So this, to kind of give a preface of how this deck came to be. So this deck started out as an 8 standby deck. Yes. But upon building the 8 standby deck, we quickly discovered that it did not a lot of stuff for an 8 standby deck. Definitely just vanilla swinging at 0, 1, 2, and 3. So in an effort to improve the standby build, we have elected to go deep into the kitchen and the pantry, and
Simu and I were literally in the kitchen.
Oh, we were in the kitchen, that's true.
Putting together this deck. Yes. How does this work?
Alright, so I'm also playing a Honoka combo.
Yes.
This Honoka combo is what I would consider the better of the 2 standby combos in School Idol Festival 2. So if she gets plus 1000 power if you have 2 or more other. And the climax combo is you can send the standby to the waiting room to stand her, and she gets, I believe, 2,000 until the end of your opponent's turn. So she just pretty big cross turn, 12-5. And when she attacks, you can discard a card in order to heal. So the idea is that if she's 12-5 cross turn, very hard to get rid of her, and she'll just continue to heal every turn. And it's a very defensive card at level 2. That's not really what I'm playing her for. I'm playing her for mainly just to be able to play a standby and swing with the 2 soul beater for free. And probably not going to be using the heal effect too much. Just really depends on the game state. But it is definitely one of the better standby combos of the 2 in this set. We're mainly using the standby and some few other cards at level 1 to facilitate a resource engine for our Kuka level 3. And so Kuka is one of the kind of the premier top ends of the School Idol Festival, and generally speaking, you would play her with like a 1k1 combo, but I figured just try something else here. So on play she heals, and then her climax combo on attack you can pay 1, discard 2 cards to burn 2, and then I think you mill.
Top check 3?
Top check 3. If there's a climax, then you...
Yeah, top check 3, shuffle.
Shuffle it back, yeah, and there's a climax among the 3, then you burn 2 again. So ideally, she's burning 2 instances of 2, which is a lot of damage, and hopefully to close out the game. So one of the reasons why the 8 standby deck did feel really lacking was there was no finisher. So yeah, we're bringing in the finisher for sure, at the cost maybe of our early game, but we'll see if the techs we've added in the early game are enough to keep this
certainly
the ship afloat.
I'm excited to see how this goes. We literally just built this, so
yeah,
I'm not sure if all of humanity has ever put these 2 climax combos together, but if not, this is we'll see the fruits of our labor here.
Truly breaking new ground on this channel. Never before seen deck.
This is like when the chess analyst is like, and now we have a completely new game.
And it is as of turn 6 that we have a completely new game.
Yes.
This is the
uncharted territory.
The double level 3 combo variation of the SIF opening.
The opening. Queen's Gambit declined or whatever.
Level 1 combo can't.
Alright.
None of us are playing a level 1 combo. True! Alright, you're going first.
Alright, I am going first. Oh, go ahead. Alright, well, good luck.
Alright. It might actually be a blessing in disguise that I go second, because I just want to slam Simu as soon as possible. So.
Okay, well, I am just going to yeet these 4 cards into the waiting room without much consideration. Those don't have the word or the number 0 on the top left.
Well, my cards are not Honoka or her climax, so I'm going to pitch all of them.
Sounds good to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, here we go.
Alright, well, I'll draw for turn. Oh, unfortunately, I did not open the nuts. I believed, I wished so badly for the nuts, but I did not get it. I will go ahead and clock a Kuka to draw 2. Whether I clock the Kuka or... Whether I clock the Kuka or this other level 3 in my hand doesn't really matter too much. Ideally, I think I would want this in my clock at level 2 at some point in time. Or sorry, at level 1 at some point in time, so it can go to the waiting room when I hit level 2 to be stood by out. This hand is it's a poker hand of all time. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and open with my favorite girl from the Love Live franchise, Takasaki Yu. This character, if all my characters are music, which indeed is true, this card gets 2k power, and the ability, when this card gets reversed in battle, I pay 1, put this card into my clock, and I can look at up to 3 cards from the top of my deck and add a character. Send the rest to the waiting room. And the experience effect of this card is when it's in my level at the beginning of my main phase, I can switch it with a music character in my waiting room. So it's really useful to get color, experience, all sorts of good stuff. You truly supporting every single idol out there as is fitting her role. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and swing for 2. 2 damage.
1, 2. 2's good.
All right.
Draw for turn. Clock our level 3. It's not Umi, it's Nico. Definitely looks like Umi. Okay. We have cards. Alright, let's try field. So, we're going to play our level 0 Honoka. This Ayumu. During my turn, if all of my characters are music, she gets 2k. And then also this Nozomi. On attack, I can send one of my other music characters to waiting room, and then if I do top check, if it's level 1 or lower character, I add it to my hand. And then I'm probably going to bring out the Daya with my Honoka combo. She is a 4k and also a JC. Yeah, this looks fine. Alright, Slam Jam, 1k1. Climax combo Honoka, I'll bounce her back to my hand, and I'll summon the level 0 Daya from my waiting room. I summon a level 0 lower music character. During my turn, plus 2k, and then when one of my other music characters is front attack, pay 1, send her to waiting room, bounce back to hand. So we're just gonna go with a front for Goldbar. More ammunition, I like it.
Alright, for 2 damage.
For 2.
1 and 2. I'll take the 2 damage.
Okay.
Well, before
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
I'll
You
go
on
ahead
reverse.
and resolve the effect. Pay 1, put this card into clock. Thank you, hand. And look at up to 3, add a music character from among them. Huh? Oh man, okay, well I'll keep going. I want to see a specific 1-0. That is not it. I'll just grab this 1-0.
Okay.
And wonder where my climaxes are. Okay.
Alright, let's proceed. Direct attack with the Ayumu for 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Climaxes.
Climaxes.
Oh, that probably means you're going to stay at level 1 for a long time.
That's hopefully that's the case. Alright, let's go send that U to level where she wants to be. And
Okay. And then finally, I attack with the Nozomi Tojo. On attack, I will sacrifice the Ayumu, reveal the top card of my deck, add the U, trigger for 3.
okay. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
that level 1 very aggressive play certainly panned out very well for me. Over to you.
right, where are my climaxes? I'll draw for turn. That's not a climax. We'll go ahead and clock this 3-2 from my hand. I did want it to be in my level 1 clock. And I'll draw 2 here. Oh, those are cards. Okay, so right now, my goal is to get this 1-0 Kanata to my hand if possible. But I don't think it's possible, which is a little bit unfortunate. Alright, I think all good things start with this card, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. This Yazawa Nico. So her on-play effects are, you can reveal top card of your deck. If it's a music character, add it to hand, discard a card. And then you can also discard a music character to draw 1 card. Now the ordering of this, the 2 effects, means that if I do the reveal first and it's a climax, I'm going to draw into that climax if I do the second effect. Whereas if I do the second effect first, then I have like, basically the difference is whether a climax is going to be on top of my deck or not after I resolve the first attack, or first effect. I think I do want to keep the climax on top of my deck. I don't want to draw into it if I don't have to. So I'm going to go ahead and use the second effect first. So I'll discard a music character to draw. Okay, and then I will do the reveal effect. So if this is a climax, it'll stay on top. It is not, so I'll add this to hand. And I'll just go ahead and discard this 2-2. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, we will go ahead and... Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll go ahead and play 2 copies of this level 1 Emma. So this Emma effect is if all my characters are music, she gets plus 2k power. And as an act effect, I can rest one of my music characters to choose a card on my level and a music character in waiting room and swap them. Now, so Emma's pretty unassuming by herself, but hopefully once we bring out the Kanata, she will be able to do some cool work. And I think we're gonna go ahead and do just that with this standby.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play the standby. I'm gonna standby out this 1-0 Kanata. So this Kanata gives all my Emmas during my turn plus 1000 power, and on attack pay 1, trigger twice. And as an act ability, I can pay 1, rest this Kanata to summon out a 1-0 Emma from the waiting room. So I would have really liked to do that earlier, but
but there's that level 1 advantage engine there.
Yeah, hopefully this will get us a decent amount of advantage here. Let's go ahead and attack with this one first. Direct attack for 1-2, trigger for 2.
1, 2, 2 sticks.
Alright, and I do want to just start twin driving just to get advantage and hopefully extra damage. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 1.
Okay.
First check. Standby. So we'll go ahead and standby out.
You did discard a 2-2.
Yes, so I'm trying to think where I want to put this 2-2. I can put it in the front row where it can kind of soak an attack and give me a direct lane later, or I could try to put it in the back row. I think I'm going to put it in the front row. I really want just to have some direct attacks next turn if possible.
Sure.
Alright, second check. There's nothing here.
Alright, so that's 3. Excellent.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and pay the cost. First check for 2, second check
Okay.
for 2. 3.
And I'm going to activate...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Did you want to do that?
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad. Go ahead and do that.
I forgot I needed to tell you before you trigger checked. My bad.
Yeah.
So I do activate the Dia bouncing back by Nozomi, and then you trigger for 3,
Yeah,
right?
3 damage.
Okay. 1, 2... My Honokas. Whoa!
Oh!
Is this fine? I mean, I don't play level 1s. Draw! Normally people would be like, no! But I'm like, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna clock my Yu because I actually want her in my level zone. So I draw 2. Well, I can't quite kill that 2-2 at level 0. But I can contest your Emmas, I believe. So let's think about where things need to go. Those are 5/5s, right?
Those are 5/5s, yes.
Okay. So an Ayumu can go... We're always playing this Hanayo. She's a global 5, and then I can rest herself, give a character 15. Always playing the Honoka because we're comboing this turn. Probably playing the Nobi because we want plus. What's going to be our last attacker? Let's see. We have the Ayumu. What we could do actually is we could summon you, crash the U into your 2/2 and level, and then my Ayumus become really large. That could be a line. Let's see if there's another way for me to answer both of your guys without too much trouble. 3K, 3-5, 4-5, 5, 6. But then what would I be summoning? 4, 5, 5, 5? You know, in the spirit of I think you probably don't super care if you lose those 1-0s. And I can reverse one lane, but I can't reverse the other lane without losing a lane myself. So I might actually just side the second 1-0. And that's probably just fine. In that case, what am I summoning? I'm probably summoning something like a Chica? A Chica's not bad. Alright, so I can play Ayumu here. Or Chica there. The Chica is during my turn plus 1k, and then she's on reverse. I can top check up to 3, add a music, discard a card. So she's 3k right now, 3-5 with my Hanayo. I will tap to give this 15. So that's 5k, so I'll 6k with a 1k one.
That is big enough.
Oh, actually, I can kill both. I forgot Honoka gives the character I summon 500 power. So I summon Daya. She's 4k base, 4, 5, 5, 6. Alright, so I actually can kill both fronting.
Oh, wow. Pretty good.
In that case, I'm actually probably not going to even resolve the Nozomi then. Or I can kill this. We'll see. I probably didn't have a better attacker anyways. Okay, let's just go with a 1k1. Activate Honoka's Climax Combo, bounce, summon the Daya. Daya gets 500 off of the Climax Combo effect. So we're going to go with a frontal here. 3, 2, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6 off of the Honoka for 2.
2 damage. All right, 1 and 2. Take it. Level blue.
All right, front. This is 3, 4, 4, 5, also 6 for 3.
3. All right, 1. Cancel. My first cancel. Let's go.
All right. Now this Nozomi. Am I going to resolve this Nozomi here? Probably not. I might just side because, let's see, he triggered a standby and a pants. He paid out the pants and then he triggered another pants and then he played a standby. So he's out 5. Is 3 left? Up to 3 left. I could front here, but I feel like if I side, I really can't. I can't really lose if I side. I have a lot to gain from siding here. Okay, I'm gonna side. Side for 0. Goldbar. I have those still?
Okay.
Alright, that's it.
0 damage.
Yep.
I needed that. Alright, stand and draw. Ooh, that is a really good card to draw in this exact situation here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play or clock a climax to draw 2. Oh, that's interesting. I was going to. Oh, that's really interesting actually. So I have a few lines here now. I could either go for a line where I heal this off with this card, or I can swap and heal it off with this card. Oh, that's kind of interesting here. So let me talk about the various lines. So if I play this one, the advantage I get from doing this is I can still use one stock to summon out an Emma, and I can play this for damage. How many climaxes are in your waiting room?
I am out 4.
Yeah, out 4. And you triggered
I
one
triggered
this turn
one
and
this turn
the previous
and
turn,
previous turn.
and I did not see that previous turn card get moved anywhere. So I think you only have 2 left in deck at most, which makes me want to play this card for the damages. In which case, I'm going to save this for later, and I'm going to play this now. So I think that makes a lot of sense to me. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and because I have the Takasaki U in level, the experience requirement for this Cotton is decreased by 1, so I can play her out at level 2. And on play, I will be able to heal top part of my deck. And then I will go ahead and use the Conan's effect, rest yourself, pay 1 to summon out an Emma. Okay. So now I'm going to, I think this looks good. I'll go ahead and play a sideways card. And go into attacks. So I'm going to front attack here. She is 11.
Okay.
For 3 damage.
Let me see if I want to activate my Daya. You're representing quite a bit of damage output here. I wonder if bouncing that back for... I'm basically trading 1 card plus for 1 soul. I'm very unlikely to cancel these attacks with such a thick deck left. So I feel like realistically I probably don't need the extra resources. So if he swings for 4, 3, 4, let's assume. I could theoretically refresh at 1/6 if I cancel one of those. Whereas if I take 2 4s, then I just level twice and I lose my compression. I think I would rather try to take the chance of having a good compression. And I will give up that +1, so no effect.
Okay, so I'll trigger here for 1, 2, 3, trigger 4, 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Level my U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, may I get card number in hand?
6.
6 cards in hand.
Yep.
So I am deciding whether I want to front or side with the Cotton right now. So fronting would give him the opportunity to use Daya, and also the opportunity to get the Chica on reverse effect to mill through his deck. I don't think either of which I want, and so I think giving him the +1 here isn't really a big deal, considering that I don't think he can really challenge this board at this state of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and side attack.
Sure.
On side attack declaration, the Kanta also gives this card +1000 and the double trigger, so I'll go ahead and do that. So side attack here for 1, 2, 3, first check for 4, second check for 4.
Alright, so see if we can cancel this for... We do not. But we are at 1/6, which puts us in a position where if we cancel that last attack, we are still in a pretty decent position.
Alright, now I have to decide if I want to double trigger on this Emma's attack. So in my waiting room, there are 6 climaxes. Oh, sorry. In my waiting room, there are 5 climaxes. The 6th climax is in play. So there's 2 in deck. What climaxes are in the deck here? So I am out 3 of each. So there's 1 of each in the deck. If I trigger a standby, I could standby something to the back row here. Something like the Mia or a Kuku or a Honoka, but probably not the Honoka. If I trigger the gate, it's gonna be kind of bad though, because I don't really want to add a climax to my hand at this point.
But because you're just about to refresh, you kind of don't want to.
Right. And I think at this point, I want to just try to level you up so you lose the clock compression. So overswing for damage might not be a good idea either. So I'm going to go ahead and front attack. I'm not going to pay the cost, so it's just going to be for 1 trigger. 2, trigger 4.
It was there anyways.
It's the one that I didn't want, unfortunately. Now I have to think whether or not I want to grab a climax for the next turn. Honestly, honestly, this hand just doesn't give me a lot of options regardless. I'm going to not grab the climax.
Okay, so that's 3. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we have to think if we want to 3-stock or not. Because we're certainly not clocking this turn in order to preserve the compression that we worked for. We can still crash the Chica in next turn in order to force a good refresh. So we have to think about what our line here is. So we draw for turn, and then we'll go down to 7 cards left in deck, attack 3 times, activate Chica. We could 3-stock Nozomi, technically. I think that wouldn't be too bad, because we can front with the Chica, activate her arm reverse, and then sack off the Chica that was already reversed and get another +1 here. And that would allow me to potentially have more options down the line. At the same time, though, it's not as if I'm going to run out of gas, I think. But I think 3-stocking the Nozomi can potentially turn that into like another card off of the top check. I'll end the turn with 5-stock. Nah, I think it's probably not worth it. So I can get through my deck anyways, and I really want to leave my options open to be able to play a bunch of level 3s down the line. So we're just gonna leave it be. Alright, stand and draw. No clock. Play Ayumu. Ayumu's experience effect is if I have the U. Alright, let me double check.
Yeah.
If I have the U in level zone, she gets 3k power. So coupled with her on-turn power, she is 6/5 base. So I will be able to challenge. So this is 8k, right?
It gets 2k for each of my other music in my center stage, so this will be 10.
Oh, 10. Oh, for the center
This is
stage. Okay.
this is going to be 9/5. If I have 2 or more other music, yeah.
9/5 hand encore?
9/5 hand encore.
Okay.
And this is 5/5.
Okay. So this is 6/5, 7/5, 6/5, 7/5, 8, 9/5. So this can contest this. The Ayumu I summon out from Honoka combo can get over this, and then this will crash. And that works out perfectly. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll play Honoka again. Oh wait, hold on. The one I summon can't get buffed.
It cannot.
Alright, hold on. 3, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, 5. So I guess we will have to just tie this one. Can't be helped, I believe. If that's the case, is there something else that we would rather summon here compared to the Ayumu to kill the 5/5? I could just summon a JC again. It's probably fine. But my other 2 lanes are both crashing, so probably won't do that much. Do I have a drop searcher? I do have a drop searcher in here. But the drop searcher would not be able to kill the 1/0. 2, 5, 3, 4. That's not enough. Cards in hand?
6 cards.
Okay. Yeah, okay, this is fine then. So startup, use Hanayu to give 15 to the Ayumu, and then we'll play 1k1. Climax combo, bounce back Honoka, and we summon... G's back. Alright. So, front attack. Let me double check my math again. 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 8, 5, 9, 5. 4, 3.
3. Okay, I need to think about this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use this counter. Or backup. I will pay 1 for it just to pay the climax out as well. And I will not use the pay 2 to refresh.
Sure.
Alright, so that's going to be
For 3. Trigger to 3.
1, 2, cancel on 2.
Okay.
Alright.
Front attack. This is 6 for 2.
1 and 2. I'll take the 2.
And front, I'm smaller. For 2.
1, and I'll refresh here. All the climaxes are going back.
Okay. One does wonder if that order was preventable. I could have attacked here first, and then attacked here second, and then he would use the counter to save the 1-0. But like, this has hand encore anyways. I think because it feels like he got like a bit of a too good of a deal being able to pay that climax out while also protecting his 3-2. But just count as if it was a hand encore, I guess.
Yeah. I would have ideally liked to have used the free fresh effect as well, but there was one climax in there, and I was like,
And you want that.
I want the
you want
the one.
You want
cancel,
cancel. Yeah. Oh, the free fish also does just kill all of your stock, which is like not super comfortable, right?
Yeah, that's true as well. All right, refreshing, and for 2 damage. Oh, I canceled that. That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Chica on reverse. I can look at up to the top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll grab a climax swapper, and then I'll pitch this Eli Goldbar that I have in my hand. And encore step. I won't do anything, and that will be it for my turn.
All right, and I will also not encore.
Yep.
Stand and draw. That is not what I want to see here. This is an interesting situation. So part of me just wants to not clock to try to diminish the damage deficit that I'm in right now. Part of me wants a clock to try to get better cards. There are 2 wolves. Let's see here. But I did +2 from having, or not +2, I +1 from this living, and I did have to save that. So my hand is not, yeah, let's see here. If I go up to 5 stock next turn, I guess another issue is that like my waiting room is not very set up right now. There's just a bunch of 1-0s. I would like to get some level 3s in there, but I don't have any good way to do that with this hand. It's a little unfortunate. I think clocking is not going to help me get a bigger waiting room guaranteed, so I'm just going to not clock to try to see if I can get some amount of damage done on this turn. I'm going to play an Emma for the turn, and I think we're just going to go into attacks.
Yep.
All right. Does my brain remember what this card was? I think it wasn't a cuckoo? Okay, I think it was like a level 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack here first, and I'm gonna pay 1 to give it double trigger. No, it was a Nico, so it was probably that one. Alright, so first check for 2, second check. Okay, well we'll grab the standby to hand.
Sure. Refreshing 7, missing the Eli Goldbar.
Okay.
That's for 3, right?
That's for 3.
Okay. There you are.
I'll tap.
Fresh point, level. Well, we have 3 of these, and later on we won't need all 3, so finish processing the damage. Cancel.
Okay, I'm gonna want to play that climax out, so attack here, pay 1. Trigger check twice. First check. Oops.
Oh
Stand
my
by.
goodness. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, unfortunate. We'll just get another Kanata. There's not really much else to get here.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Second check for 3.
Okay. That's all.
Alright, and a direct attack here for 1, 2, 3 for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4's good.
Okay.
So we do have early play condition naturally in our clock now, but won't do much unless we actually have the 3-2s, which we certainly don't. We did not find our brainstorms this game, so we have had negative selectivity. I think our path to victory here is just playing a Goldbar. But no, that's what's gotten us here all this way, and that's probably what we're gonna continue doing. Clocking here may prove fruitful. There are several cards that I would really like to see. Things like any of my level 3s, my 1/1 anti-level bomb, more Honokas, like Brainstorm. So I think I can probably rely on my compression to cancel Simu's big swing still. And taking the 1 damage here to potentially draw 2 better cards, I think is probably worth it, so we're gonna clock.
Yeah, the climax in your hand right now is the Eli climax, right?
Correct.
So yeah, so if you draw an Eli here, that's like a really big swing.
Oh, that's not bad, actually. Okay. I'm gonna play our Kanata Drop Search. This is one of the outs that I was looking for.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
It gets me anything I want. Pay 1, pitch a U, search. Joke's on me. I don't have any Ellie's left in my deck. Classic. We're gonna grab our level 3 Nico. Because she will act as our finisher. Do I have a Brainstorm in here? I know I paid 2 Salvage Brainstorms out, but I do run a Top Check 3. Nope. We could also grab a... Nope. There's nothing. We have nothing. We're just going to play zeros and 1K1s.
Oh my
There you
goodness. Alright.
Okay. Well, at the very least, we will be able to contest more things this turn, yet again. Play our Honoka. Play Shuriko, and I will Climax swap since my Ellie Climax doesn't do anything. Grab the Honoka Climax. So let's see. 9, 5. I guess we can only kill the 3/2 inside. 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5. But I have nothing that can naturally be 9, 5, right? Man, what if I summon a Brainstorm and then 3-stock it next turn?
That's a legal play. You would summon the Brainstorm and then side attack?
No, that's not
Okay.
worth it.
Yeah.
It was like really close to worth it because I have so much stock. I could
You do have a lot of stock.
yeah, but if I summon this, attack with it, 3-stock, hit a Brainstorm, I have 5 stock left next turn, so I can't even play 3 level 3s.
Yeah.
So I just need to count naturally drawing in level 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm actually going to go with our Chica because it could potentially yield a level 3 next turn.
That's very true.
So we're probably going to use the Chica to swing over your 1-0, and then the other lanes are just going to crash, which is fine because I want him to have Victor X.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Tap, get 15.
Okay.
1k1. Bounce. Summon Chica. I will declare a front. On attack, I can give a character 1500 power. Choose one of my music, so I'll give 15 to the Chica. Goldbar.
Goldbar.
I will blind stock.
Alright.
For 2.
2 damage. Cancel.
Okay. I will front. Goldbar.
Boy.
I will blind stock. For 2.
I'll take the 2.
Front attack. For 2.
1. Cancel.
Your move.
Interesting. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, this will die. That's fine. I will stand, and I am going to draw for turn here. Okay. Oh man. Oh, this deck's lack of mill is really starting to kind of take its toll here. Oh, I really need like cards in the waiting room. These cards in hand are just not doing it. They're not doing it, but they're close. They're so close. So close to being good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to try to clock this turn.
Okay.
Just to get some extra cards. I do really want some options this turn, if possible. Oh, okay. That's kind of big. Okay, that's pretty good. I finally drew a brainstorm.
I cannot say the same.
Oh man, that's so beautiful. So this brainstorm allows me to play climaxes without fulfilling color requirements, and when I play a climax, I can discard a card from my hand to draw 1 card. What a good card. Where were you?
What a good card. Where's mine?
I will go ahead and do that brainstorm effect right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. The cards I wanted to see are there now. Oh, the girl is there. So happy.
The honk.
The honk.
The honkers.
The honkers is honking. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's see here. I'm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm down. Or how? Okay.
How down?
How down am I? Like, how likely are you to kill me this following turn? Oh my god, you have so much stock. You probably will.
But you know I don't have Ellie's, otherwise
That's true.
I
He
would have
doesn't
played
have
it.
Ellie's. That's true. That's true. Are there Ellie's in your?
So there's
waiting
one
room?
here and there's one here.
Okay, let me read this again real quick just to make sure. It's just 1 damage.
It is just 1
It's
damage.
just 1 damage.
It's just 1 damage.
It's 1 damage. What if I tried to play for next turn and go for bigger high roll? So Cuckoo requires. I'll go up to 7 stock, and I can play 2. Well, technically, triple Cuckoo is just 7 stock, but
It's
requires
also
a
a
lot,
lot of hand.
Right. And this isn't gonna help me get. This isn't actually gonna help me get the 7. Okay, you know what? Okay, I think I figured it out. How many climaxes are in your win room?
3 in waiter.
3, and then you triggered 1 blind stock. Oh, 2 gold
I
bars.
triggered 2 gold bars.
So 5 out guaranteed,
Yes.
and a decently big deck. Okay, yeah, I think I figured it out. So in this case, I think we will go for this current line. Like I alluded to in the intro, I think we are going to play the standby.
It's honkin' time.
And we are going to standby out a Honoka to the front row. And then we are going to use the climax combo, send this standby to the waiting room, and stand the Honoka. But I might not heal.
We can always save her for last.
We can
see what
always
happens.
save her for last. Yes, that's the plan here. We're gonna go ahead and actually, before I finish moving on from the climax phase, I will go ahead and use this effect, discarding a Takasaki U to draw a card. Where were you guys all during the early game? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and direct attack here for 1, 2, 3. Trigger 4, 3.
Okay. 1, 2. Cancel.
Okay. Thinking here. Do I want to save the twin drive for the last attack, or do I want to save the potential heal for the last attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 in deck. I don't think it matters to save the twin drive. I'm going to save the heal for the last attack. On attack, I will pay 1, so I'll trigger check twice. 1, 2, 3. First check for 4. Second check for 5.
Whoa. 1, 2. Cancel.
Whoa, interesting.
I am up 5 now. 7, including the 2 I
7,
triggered.
including the 2 in hand. I did not get to standby out a Kuka here, which was kind of what I was hoping would happen. If that's the case, I'm going to side attack.
Sure.
And I don't think I can do triple because I can't, or because I didn't hit a standby, in which case I will go ahead and go for the heal then. So I'll go ahead and discard 1 to heal
That's
the
a logical line of play.
Alright, siding attack for 2, triggering for 2.
Cancel!
You cancelled?
Nice!
Wow.
Alright. This game is going to go on a bit longer yet. Draw for turn. 4 cards in deck? Okay. Sounds good to me.
That's pretty good.
Sounds good to me. Play zeros.
Play zeros.
It's a bit of a shame because like I've played Honoka Goldbar literally from the moment I could on the very first turn, and
Yeah.
I've only had 1 Honoka this entire time.
That is shocking.
It's so
honestly.
sad.
That is shocking.
Despite that, I still have so much gas.
Well,
I'm obviously not killing your characters anymore, but
yeah.
let's see. Can we kill something? Anything?
The smallest thing is 9-5.
9-5. It's the 9-5. It always is. Alright, so 3, 5, 6, nope. I would have needed the Ayumu to be already on the board.
Yeah.
So that I could tap it with the Hanayo.
Right.
I mean, at this point, it's just, it doesn't really matter. I just gotta see if there's something else that is worth bringing out. And now I'm actually gonna bring out the Brainstorm because I might need it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're gonna side attack.
I might.
Oh.
Given that nothing else actually does anything here,
Right.
I might side attack.
Okay, that's fair.
Um,
Especially if you side here, you could have the potential of still dealing 1 damage.
yes. Alright. Tap. Give 15.
Okay.
1k1. Honoka combo. Bring out this Brainstorm. And I think that's it. Front attack. 4-2.
Alright. 1 cancel.
On reverse, I will not activate her effect.
Okay.
Front attack with you. 4-3.
1 cancel.
I will not activate her effect. I need the front here. Front attack for 3.
Dang. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, I'll level up
Alright, well, it was a
here.
dream.
I guess we can just level up the Emma.
Okay, but what if I 3-stock twice?
Seems...
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stock. 6 stock to 6 stock. No, it's not worth it. Alright.
Alright, stand everybody and draw.
God, this Brainstorm is impossible. I am out
Alright.
7. Missing Ellie.
Let's see here. Oh, is there a way for me to get another healer? Well, I mean, I could just play this to get the heal. And then I can heal... Well, no. I would need a mill at least 1 card. Oh, this is standing. I would need a mill at least... Oh, no, I can twin drive. So I can get to the second deck, and I can use this to heal. I play this, I get the heal, now, and I heal down to 3-0 on the following turn. But I won't be able to protect this card then on the following turn with this hand, which is a little unfortunate. Now, brainstorming doesn't feel very good here either because, well, there's no climaxes left in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th climax is way down there.
Yeah, first card standby.
Alright. So the only other option is to play the Cowgirl, and that would only work if there's like good level 3s in the deck, but I think my Kuka is like here, which is like not great. So yeah. Okay. I think this is the play. I'm going to move this Emma to the front row, and I'm going to play over this Kotori with a Kuka, and I'll use this to heal. I do not believe I can protect it in the front row, so I'm going to leave it in the back row until the next turn, and we'll just attack with this.
Yep.
I think that seems pretty good.
Your Karen has Twin Drive. You'll be able to go into the new deck, refresh point, and then immediately heal it off with the level 3
That's
Honoka.
exactly the plan. Alright. I believe you're out all your climaxes.
No, I'm out 7, missing the Ellie.
Which is in your hand.
Yeah, so
I'm going to Twin Drive here first.
Sure.
Pay 1. First check for 3. Second check for 4.
Alright. Kind of wanted that. Alright. There you are.
Okay.
So I am super compressed. Refresh. Oh, there. Bound to
Yeah,
happen.
super compressed.
Bound to happen. 4. Alright, 4's good. 3. We do that. Actually, we might not do that. This card is useless.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I'll direct attack here for 1, 2, trigger 4, 3. And I will go ahead and refresh. Oh, never mind. I misremembered. What is the bottom card of my stock? I thought it was a level 3 Kuka, but clearly it wasn't.
What, the bottom of your stock isn't that the standby?
No.
Are you talking about the second card of your stock?
Oh, did I not pay that one out?
I don't recall you paying it out.
Oh, maybe that's the standby then. I thought I paid it out. No, I did pay it out because I paid it out by playing
Oh right, you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I did pay it out. I think this is a standby. Or no, pants. What is it? Oh, it's standby. Yeah, I think one of these is like a standby.
Right. Okay.
If I remember correctly. All right, go ahead. Process the penalty.
So that's 3
for 3. Yes.
Guess what?
All right, I'll direct attack with Honoka. I'll use the effect. Discard this. Heal this, and then trigger a standby so I can standby that out. Dang. 3.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, well, I guess I need to end the game this turn. We have a couple of really good draws here. We have 3-2 Nico, 3-2 Ellie, a Drop Searcher, a Brainstorm. Oh. Okay. I have the line.
Okay.
We cannot clock, so we will proceed into main phase. I'll play my 3-2 Nico. On play. Mill 2. And burn X equals the number of level 0 characters I milled. Burn 1.
Characters.
Yes.
Burn 1.
Burn 1.
I'll take the 1. Another 1.
On play. Mill 2. Burn 1.
Burn 1. I'll take the 1.
I have 8 stock left. I drew a Brainstorm! Brainstorm! 1! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Only? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I think... No, I can't go for another Nico. I would just die. Alright, Ellie it is. No Savage Eli. And on play, she gets 3k for the turn, and then guys, until the end of your turn, when she's sent to the waiting room, she comes back rested.
She comes back to your hand.
Oh, go back to my hand. Okay, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for my final piece, since she's been with me all this time, we have All Muse. Okay, so we definitely want to kill the Honoka. She is the one card that does the most on the board right now, and then, I mean, I guess we can just reverse everything, right?
Probably.
Guys, did you know that Honoka has 1k during my turn?
Nice.
So if I attack with her, she's big. Alright. I will use the Hanayo to give 1500 power to the Honoka. Oh, this is just 3k, right?
Just this 3k.
Okay, I'll give 15 to the Nico. Everything's fairly large. 1k1.
Okay.
I will not use the effect when I play the climax, because there's really no point. Okay. Start with the front. Climax combo. Burn 1.
Burn 1.
Huge.
I take it.
3.
1. Cancel.
Alright. Front attack. 4.
1, 2, 3. Alright.
Okay, GG's.
Oh wow, that's a lot of bars.
Alright. That was certainly a game.
That was Weiss.
That was certainly wise. Could you go into Kiki next turn? Or you still need to find the climax, right?
Yeah, my hand is a bunch of zeros.
Hey, so was mine.
Amazing. I think what was insane this game that kind of drove me a little insane while I was playing the deck was from turn 1, my hand had 2 of each.
Oh my goodness.
And continued to have 2 of each until I was like 2-5. I just couldn't
play
them or get rid of them.
Yeah, the
I
Dino.
saw one of this, none of this, and all the cards that were able to like filter these cards out of my hand just never came up. Like, none of this. And so yeah, I just sat on my like level 0, or I just was holding
Your level 0
plays
game was just in your hand the whole time.
The entire game, which was a little unfortunate. Because I do run 4 of this.
You do, yeah.
And that's, yes.
Yeah. It kind of seems like the overall game plan did work, though. Because you were able to get the 1-0s out and consistently get that twin drive and board presence up.
I like this package quite a lot with the standby. It feels really good. I think even in my really bad game, just being able to play this, not even have this, but standby it out and having the twin drives immediately there, just felt like really good. It was like a lot of offensive pressure. The triggers gave me back advantage that I was missing. So I do like that quite a lot. I do think that, yeah, like this package seems fairly solid. And that's it.
Bring out at 0, it's pretty...
Oh yeah, that was the dream hand is if you open these 2 plus the Nico, so you can discard this plus this, and then plus like a red card.
Yeah, or it's like if you open it and you mulligan.
Oh yeah, you just mulligan. Yeah, and then if you standby out the Kanta at 0, you can start summoning out the Emmas immediately.
You don't even need a clock a red card. You just need a brainstorm.
Oh, that's true. The brainstorm allows us to play.
We don't have brainstorms.
But yeah, the brainstorm just never went.
Overrated.
Never entered my hand. Yeah.
Yeah, and also in that game, it's not as if you had more than one turn at level 0 anyways.
Right,
So.
I just kind of got sent.
Goldbar did Goldbar
very
things.
quickly, yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that game went as long as it did, considering that you were out 1,000,000 by like turn 2.
Yeah, it
and
was.
you were taking 5 billion by turn 2.
Yeah, definitely slowed down towards the middle of the game. So,
Yeah.
what about your deck? How do you feel about it?
I thought that I actually low rolled quite a bit that game. In terms of just the draws, obviously the consistent pressure was always going to be there as an 8 Goldbar deck, and I was fairly fortunate to continuously trigger the Goldbars, especially the Honoka one, so that I could keep comboing. But I feel like the game could have been a lot less risky because there were several junctions in which I was basically relying on really lucky cancels right before my refreshes, both on the first deck and the second deck. The first deck I was able to cancel to stay at 1-6, and then the second deck I was able to cancel with, I didn't even know if I had climaxes left in my deck, but I was able to cancel at 2-5. If I had multiple Honokas, or I found a Brainstorm, or I found my Drop Search earlier, I think I could have had a lot better of a mid game as well, just because I could have been able to start trying to go for the 3-2 Ellie's and stuff. But as it stands, even with just the one Honoka, you could really tell that the deck has a lot of ways to just generate a lot of recursory advantage with things like the level 0 Nozomi and the 4K Daya JC, as well as have a good amount of deck speed with things like the level 0 Chica and power with the level 0 Ayumu. So I actually really enjoy playing that deck. There are not a lot of sets in the game in which you can build a very level 0 centric or level 0 focused deck. So things like Sword Art can do like a level 0 deck. Zombieland Saga with their Lily Brainstorm. And obviously Honoka leaves a lot to be desired with her second effect that essentially doesn't exist. And the fact that you need to be in the front row for her to activate means that like once I had my Brainstorm and my Waiting Room, I kind of just couldn't get it. But outside of that, I do like the whole game plan of the deck. It's just, I'm gonna slam. And going second there was probably not super disadvantaged for me at all because I could just immediately tri-field. So, pretty fun. If I had to say one thing, it's that maybe just run more Drop Searchers or something. Or yeah, probably run more Drop Searchers. The Drop Searchers also give 15 on attack, so.
Is there Rico in this?
How many Ricos are you running?
This deck doesn't run any Ricos. Because I didn't figure I would need it.
Oh.
Because, like, Honoka would get me everything I needed. And as long as I had one Brainstorm, I wouldn't need to have main phase set Waiting Room selectivity.
I forget, was there an opportunity for you to do a Honoka, summon a Brainstorm, and then have a JC?
I didn't have a Brainstorm in my Waiting Room during those turns,
yeah, I see.
And then by the time that I did have a Brainstorm in my Waiting Room, I couldn't get the value off of the JC anymore because the board was too big.
Makes sense.
Also, I think you were only ever summoning Dayas off of the Honoka. I don't think you ever nat drew a Daya.
Not until way later, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that play requires you to have the Daya in hand, or another Honoka.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I would have loved to see the Rico this game, but it didn't happen. So.
But hey, not every game is going to go exactly the way you want, and that's kind of what persistent deck playtesting and just seeing the floors and the ceilings is all about. So, I think for the most part, this deck did what it usually wanted to do. So. And on your end, it seems like we cooked.
I low roll too, so I think there's potential.
Yeah.
I know.
I think the Honoka being able to spam heals, I think is probably fairly strong.
Yes.
If you can stabilize in that position. So in SIF, there's obviously you were running the blue early play heal.
I had
the other early play heals are all four or less, right? And this is -1 level if you have experience, which makes this the best target to. Which makes this the best 1-2 punch for a Honoka build because you don't have to play a full board and then play this and then play the standby.
Right.
Because then you would need to run something like a 1-0 Chica, the bounce back Chica.
Right, yeah.
But this just naturally allows you to set up two immediate main phase heals, and then if they don't deal with the Chica, you potentially just heal every turn.
The
Honoka.
Yeah. I think there's some potential here. This definitely was really fun. I think again, I just want to shout out. I do think, or not this girl, but I do think this package was really fun to play with. If there was just some way to get extra deck speed. I mean, I did have a Brainstorm, so that was the only issue, really. But
and obviously we're not saying this is going to be like, oh, this is the secret sauce for your regionals. But I think it's fun to explore the limits of what we can do with a set, and maybe think a bit outside the box, right? Okay. Now that does it for Game 2 of our Love Live School Idol Festival 2 content block. We are going to have one more game coming up for you guys, so hope you guys enjoyed. Leave any thoughts in the comments section. We do read them all. And until the next video, this has been Mike and Simu on the Tressa Collectibles channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.